Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Taylor Musgrove.
And I'm Anthony Landau. Let's take a look at the news. Bradley's Leadership Week came to a close last Friday. Throughout the week, barbecues, lectures, and informationals were held by Links to showcase and promote student leadership. Leaders Instilling Knowledge Through Cooperative Service, otherwise known as Links, is a capstone program led by seniors interested in leadership and community involvement after graduation. The program aims to provide students with leadership opportunities through mentoring, facilitating conferences, and through informal discussions on leadership. Last week, they had an informal discussion focused on first-generation students and the circumstances many face on campus. The event was open to all who wanted to share their experience or educate themselves on the subject. Executive member Andrea Velasquez highlighted the event's role in this year's Leadership Week.
This is the first event that we've held for Links this school year. This is actually our Leadership Week, starting with Monday, ends on Friday.
There were several first-generation speakers, and afterward, participants gathered to support one another. More information about Links and upcoming events can be found on the organization's Facebook page, LINCS Bradley.
The Office of Diversity and Inclusion has wrapped up its celebration for Black History Month. The Office of Diversity and Inclusion has had a month filled with events to bring cultural awareness to campus. Black Student Alliance President Trent Leach speaks on the success of this year's celebration.
We all came together. It was a theater full of us. I just really want people to never forget that unity that occurred, and just to know that it is there and it can be a consistent thing. We just have to work towards it.
The Office of Diversity and Inclusion might have concluded its Black History Month celebration, but the office continues to strive to bring cultural awareness and unity to campus. Students are always encouraged to stop by the office and utilize any of the resources the office has to offer.
Sigma Lambda Gamma recently held an event to raise money and raise awareness for cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis is a progressive genetic disease that limits the ability to breathe over time. Shamrock and for a Cure was hosted by Sigma Lambda Gamma, where they prepared handcrafted shamrock shakes, and 50% of the proceeds will be going to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation.
As far as Sigma Lambda Gamma, our next philanthropy event is for the Susan G. Komen breast cancer awareness, where we'll be doing gamma nips with Chi Omega.
For anyone that missed out on the opportunity to donate to Sigma Lambda Gamma towards cystic fibrosis, there will be another chance, as they will be hosting another event at Chipotle on March 28th.
With midterms gearing up this week, an unknown source of positivity has been decorating the GCC. Second only to finals week, midterms are perhaps the most stressful time of Bradley students. And with spring break right around the corner, the pressure is mounting to finish up projects and study for tests. However, on Monday, a positive force was encouraging students in the communication department to push through the stress of midterms with colorful notes taped to the walls and bathroom mirrors. The notes shared messages of encouragement and was a welcome addition for those who passed by.
Timing of putting up signs to make people feel better is much needed during midterms week, just because everyone is stressed about all their exams, and usually this is a time when other organizations or things have things going on.
While no one has claimed responsibility for the decorations, they were much appreciated. From us here at BUTV News, we wish you luck on midterms. It looked like we were through with snow and cold, and all of a sudden it seemed Mother Nature wants winter to stick around. Joe King will tell us more after the break.
And we'll have Quinice Williams giving us the latest on entertainment news. Don't go away.
Hey, did you hear what the egg said after a night out of drinking?
What?
I'm lit. Did you bring the smokes?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Sorry, I didn't have any time to get them today. I'll pay you back.
No problem. I don't understand how you can smoke those anyway.
It gives me an edge. Like, I just feel more relaxed when I have them.
I can do that without smoking anything, though.
Look, you gotta try one before you judge me.
You know what? Never mind.
Join the cause to help end the use of cigarettes. For more information, visit thetruth.com.
How observant are you? Do you see me walking down the halls? How about the sidewalk? Why do you insist that I'm not there? How observant are you? Do you notice that I don't belong? Do you notice that nobody cares? Do you notice that my life is worthless?
Not at all. But I notice you.
So about these midterms,
how they been doing for you, Taylor?
a struggle.
A struggle?
That's what they've been doing.
I've not been having fun either.
I've only taken one, so I haven't had many bad experiences yet.
I got one more left, but hopefully this cold weather should subside and maybe I'll be able to focus more. Joe King, what's going on?
Well, I mean, I thought we were done with snow, and then as we all know, today and yesterday, it just came right back. Let's see if we got any more coming. Let's go take a look at our radar. So, for the next couple days, we shouldn't see too much. We might see a couple flurries the next couple days, maybe possibly an inch, nothing more than that. But we do have some weather that's going to be coming in from, it's currently just blew over us, so most of it's up north of us. So we shouldn't see it anymore. But like I said, maybe expect a couple flurries in the next couple days. Now let's take a look at our temperature maps. Now I know a lot of you Braves are going away for spring break, so I just take a look at the weather in California. It's going to get into the 70s that week, so if you're looking to vacation there, highly recommend it. Florida, it's going to be a little bit more cold than usual. It's going to get maybe into the 60s. So that's very abnormal for Florida. I know I've been there a couple times. A special vacation spot is the Wisconsin Dells. It's going to get way cold there. It's going to get into the 30s even up there. If you're staying in Peoria for spring break, it's going to stay mostly in the 40s. We're going to see maybe a couple 50-degree days. For most of the week, though, it's going to get to a high of 47 on Saturday. But as I said, it's going to be pretty cloudy for the majority of the week. We're going to get a low of 21 tomorrow, so bundle up that day. Like I said, not too much sun. The most sun we'll probably see will be on Monday. So like I said, bundle up, Braves, and if you're going to go on vacation, definitely go to California. So now it's time for entertainment. Let's toss it over to Quinice Williams.
During the commercial break, the Oscars showed a sneak peek of Disney's Mary Poppins return. It stars Lin-Manuel Miranda as Jack and Emily Blunt as Mary Poppins. In an interview, Miranda said the film will be a straight-up sequel to the classic 1964 original. He also reveals that his character Jack grew up apprenticing to Bert, who was also aware of Mary's magical super nanny powers. Mary Poppins Returns will hit the theaters December 25th. The 90th Annual Academy Awards came on this past Sunday. The Shape of Water, a fantasy drama film about a lonely janitor who falls in love with a sea creature, won the main awards Best Picture and Best Director for Guillermo del Toro. Not only was The Shape of Water the most nominated film, but it also came out as the big winner, receiving 4 Oscars that night. Apple is working on a pair of high-end noise-canceling headphones, similar to the headphones manufactured by companies like Bose. It is described as a pair of wireless over-ear headphones. Instead of collaborating with the brand Beats, Apple wants to market the product under their own brand, AirPods. Apple has been working on their headphones throughout last year and has had some issues that may cause further delays or cancel the entire project.
I don't know if I'm excited about new headphones from Apple.
Yeah, I just got used to the new ones that go in your ear.
I still have my wired ones, so.
We're gonna have to ask Sam Kohlmeyer about it.
That's funny. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment on BUTV.
Oh my goodness, that was the best party of the year.
I know, right?
It's getting late. I don't want to walk home alone.
Too bad we live in two separate directions.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Hey, I just wanted to call you so I don't have to walk home alone. It's so creepy out here. I thought I heard something, like someone following me. I'm gonna call you back.
Yes.
Not chill.
Sorry.
The 34th annual Food Share Can-a-thon kicked off on February 26th, and last Sunday, community members came together to help out in several locations around Central Illinois. One location where volunteers gathered was Bartonville Christian Church. Cody Krupps, who graduated from Bradley in 2016, has been volunteering at the Can-a-thon for several years.
I've been helping out here for the past 18 to 20 years. Basically just go door to door to see if we can raise canned goods, any non-perishable food items, just so we can help feed any of the homeless or needy people that could benefit from the initiative here at Bartonville Christian Church.
Volunteers went door to door to collect canned goods and other non-perishable food items. This year almost marks 2 million pounds of food collected for the Can-a-thon. Donations are still being collected at all Central Illinois Kroger locations. Tonight, our in-studio guest is Amanda Friend, treasurer of Adventure Club. Good evening, Amanda.
Good evening.
Hi, Amanda. I'm going to take it over here. And you're a part of Adventure Club, correct?
Yes.
And so what is Adventure Club?
Well, Adventure Club is a club where what we do is we go out on adventures, and it goes from walking around downtown to actually going out pretty far and going hiking, camping. We've even done backpacking trips over extended periods of time. What we try to do is at least once to twice a month take a weekend and go to a place that's local and go camping.
So what some recent adventures have you gone on?
Well, recent adventures, unfortunately with this cold weather we haven't been doing anything that much. But last semester there were a couple places that we went. So last year, spring break, we went to the Mark Twain National Forest south of here. And we did a backpacking trip where I think we had about 5 people go. And we had all of our gear in our back, and we just hiked the entire thing all the way to the end, and it was really fun. And we try to make trips that are easy for people that are inexperienced to really experienced people.
So why did you join Adventure Club?
Well, I have a huge passion for nature and being outdoors as much as possible. One thing that we try to do is do day hikes, sometimes spur of the moment, and even just myself, I'll go out and try to find a place to go hike at just to be back into nature and recuperate from things, especially from school.
I heard you have a fundraiser coming up, is that correct? Could you tell us some information about that?
Yeah, we are doing a fundraiser right after spring break. We're hoping to do it Wednesday and maybe a few other days after that. And what we're going to be having is a cupcake stand. Well, we'll have the cupcake and all the fixings ready. All you have to do is come up and put whatever you want on the cupcake.
So if I wanted to join Adventure Club, where would I go? How do I start?
Well, we do actually have a Facebook page. It's Bradley University Adventure Club, and one way is you can always contact us through there. Also, it's more of word of mouth. We try to have at least once or twice a month meetings, and we do try to broadcast it as well. I know one thing that we're trying to do is really get our voices heard, that we are a fun club, and it's really something that a lot of people can do.
Are there any adventures coming up that you're coming to that maybe people can look forward to?
Yes, at the end of this month we have a day hike, and I forgot the name of the place, but all we're doing is we're just going to either go either Saturday or Sunday, and we're going to go drive to, I think, one of the parks in Peoria Heights, and we're just going to go hiking all day. And then we have 2 camping trips in April, one in the beginning of the week and then 2 weeks afterwards as well. That one I'm really excited for, the 3rd week, because I'll be able to go to that one.
Wonderful, wonderful, Amanda. Thank you for presenting the information on Adventure Club. Now for you, Taylor.
Thank you, Anthony. Every child should believe that they are loved, and not one should know the feeling of abuse. Kappa Delta shares a mission to make this statement a reality. The last week in February marks the start of Kappa Delta Sororities Philanthropy Week, also known as Shamrock Week. All money that is raised goes to Prevent Child Abuse America in Children's Home of Peoria. Annually, over 50 people attend 5K and support Kappa Delta's mission. In total, Kappa Delta raises more than $3,000.
Every child deserves to have a childhood full of love and confidence and just people who care for them.
To join Kappa Delta's mission and prevent child abuse, stop by their house or visit their website at bradley.kappadelta.org for more information. Coming up next, Brett Griffin gives us the latest on Bradley sports.
And a special musical guest you won't want to miss. Stay tuned.
Hey, what's up? Do you want to come over and watch the debate tonight?
I don't really care what they have to say. So, no.
Well, don't you want to hear what they have to say before you vote?
Well, I'm not even registered to vote, so it doesn't matter to me.
Are you kidding me? Your vote matters now more than ever.
Is my one vote really going to make a difference? I mean, I don't even have time to register.
What? No, it's so easy to register right now. Seriously, there are some things that are a lot harder than registering to vote. Like getting out of bed in the morning. Or like cramming last minute for a midterm. Or trying to stop your latest TV binge. And, are you even listening to me?
Oh, while you were talking, I actually just registered to vote online. Turns out it's super easy.
Register to vote and find your local polling place at ova.elections.il.gov.
What should I say? Screw it. What if he doesn't see it? Will he care? It's taking too long. I need to call him. Nothing. No one.
We can all prevent suicide. Learn more at suicidepreventionlifeline.org.
Well, basketball season's over, guys, but baseball season's in full swing. I'm so sorry. Have you guys gone to any games so far?
Not to baseball games, but go on.
I'm not really big in baseball, so I have to get into the Brave spirit.
Me too.
It's time for those warm sports. Well, guys, the men's basketball team ended their season this weekend, but it was one to be happy about. Bradley finished the season with 20 wins and 13 losses. In the MVC tournament, the team was awarded the 5 seed. The first game in St. Louis was a thriller. Bradley edged out Drake on a last-second rebound and put back by outgoing senior Dante Thomas by a score of 63-61. Thomas finished the game with 13 points and 14 rebounds. Guard Darrell Brown led the Braves with 24 points. The next day, the Braves battled the Loyola Chicago Ramblers and came back from 14 down to make it 54-53 with 6 minutes, 42 seconds left. The Braves lost to the eventual Missouri Valley Conference champions 54, the Braves are one of just 2 schools in the country to improve by at least 5 wins in each of the last 2 years. Things are looking up for the men's basketball team on the Hilltop. Bradley basketball is back and all, but the lone senior will be back to challenge for the MVC NCAA March Madness bid. In 2015, the Missouri Valley Conference struck a deal with ESPN to create the Valley on ESPN3. The Missouri Valley Conference will air at least 820 live sporting events on ESPN3 through the year 2024. The partnership has designed to get students from Valley's 10 institutions involved in the production of sporting events here at Bradley. The group Braves Vision oversees the production of Bradley sporting events. This year, Braves Vision will produce nearly 80 home sporting events. Braves Vision allows students to gain hands-on experience as broadcasters, graphic operators, and camera operators. Senior Sam Dintruff says that he feels like a part of the Brave Vision, or the Brave.
Because I get to actually stand there out in the field or in the court, and I'm closest to the action.
Braves Vision will produce 27 sporting events during the spring sports season. Going back to the court, the women's basketball team hosted I-74 rival Illinois State Saturday afternoon. Both teams came out strong defensively, obviously, when the final score is 53-41. The Braves took a 24-18 lead into the halftime break on their senior night. The ISU Redbirds were out to spoil the fun in the second half and scored the first 15 points of the half. The Braves battled back in the third, but the fourth quarter was the all Redbirds as they started the period on an 11-3 run. Although the eventual outcome was a lost senior guard, Annika Schluter scored a basket to become the 18th player in Bradley history to reach the 1,000-point mark. Schluter and her 4 fellow seniors will lead the team into the MVC tournament in Moline, Illinois this Thursday at 7 p.m. The 7th-seeded Braves will face the 10th-seeded Evansville Aces. Going into the baseball, the Bradley baseball team is currently 8-1 on the season. The team has won 8 straight, good for the longest winning streak since 2007. Of 13 eligible hitters, 8 possesses a batting average above 300. The pitching staff, which struggled mightily last season, holds a 3.71 earned run average. The Braves will be at the Jacksonville University Dolphins for a 3-game series beginning Friday. Last Friday, there was a wrestling tournament which took place in the Markin Center. Hosted and ran by Wrestling Club, a great crowd came out to the Markin Center Performance Court to watch around 35 wrestlers spanning 10 weight classes compete against one another in competition. With a large amount of participation at the tournament, Junior Steven Straka, president of Wrestling Club, is looking into competing in tournaments outside of Bradley.
We tried, when we have enough guys this semester, we can go and do open tournaments for like other college wrestlers. Because from Harper College, my coach let me know about some tournaments we can do. So I'm looking to try to join into that and try to continue that for like next year.
The Wrestling Club this semester meets every Monday and Wednesday from 3 to 5 p.m. in the basement of Markin. If you are interested in joining the Wrestling Club, feel free to contact Steven Straka at sstrak@mail.bradley.edu. Are you guys going to be joining the wrestling team?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow. I really feel like my spirit animal.
Look at you throwing curveballs. That's awesome. New year, new Taylor.
Yeah,
okay.
You know, trying new things.
Okay.
Well, when we come back, we'll give you upcoming events that will be happening on campus.
Don't go away. Stay tuned.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
ACBU presents Monty Washington from the streets to the stage. There we go. Monty was born in a one-night stand and raised in the streets, sleeping from park bench to park bench until he finally reached the stage. And Monty tells his story of his rise to fame. This is an interactive presentation with the audience being encouraged to share their love of the arts. There will be a storytelling and poetry. The event takes place tonight at 8 p.m. in the Student Center Ballroom. Bad Movie Club presents Chill, The Killing Games. Bradley's Bad Movie Club meets once again to start off spring break with a B-movie classic. Follow the story as many college students are forced to participate in a viral game where a dangerous killer is slowly tracking them down one by one. Sit back, relax, and have fun laughing at the bad movie. The club meets this Thursday in the GCC room 126 at 8 p.m. For more information, contact Club President Chris Noonan at cnoonan@mail.bradley.edu. And the Marty Theater will be having an Alphago hosting a conversation on artificial intelligence in the world of competitive gaming from 6 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Refreshments will be served while people attending will have the opportunity to learn and watch others play Go, a Chinese game adapted for AI play. There will be a presentation by Adam Byerly, who will discuss artificial intelligence. Alphago will also show a documentary, Alphago, that deals with the Deep Mind project where a computer program competed against a professional human Go player. This program is free and sponsored by the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute at Bradley.
Well, that's it for BUTV News this week. I'm Anthony Landau.
I'm Bert Griffin.
I'm Quinice Williams.
I'm Joe King.
And I'm Taylor Musgrove. We leave you tonight with a performance from Cycle of Life. Have a great night.
When you're